greatest hits.
It's John Leslie, Virginia McKee, coming to you today live from the Library Bar at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. And you popped in for a little chat, Patrick Monaghan.
I have. Hi, Sean. Lovely to see you in here.
Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you this early as well. Not many people that
Yes.
normally get up this early, John. I don't know what it is.
Thank you.
Fantastic. It's great to be here.
Were you out last night?
I was out, yeah, but only doing shows.
Okay.
Doing shows. I'm very well behaved here. I'm always focused.
Right.
I came in this morning because I heard that your mum and dad were putting a show on. So I've just come in to see John's mum and dad. They're in a fantastic show.
Yeah, my mum and dad.
Your mum and dad. There they are. They're waving at us. You can't see it. Well, you can see it now on the camera. You can't hear it, but you can see them waving. And I came in because I knew I was coming to have a chat with you, John.
Right.
But I came in to book early tickets to see your mum and dad's show. I've heard great reviews about it. Fantastic. It's called A Mum and Dad Sat in a Library Bar talking non-stop for hours. You couldn't get a word in edgeways with them two. Couldn't get a word in.
Patrick, the good thing is they're talking.
They are talking. That's nice. I know. They're like my parents. It's great, isn't it? It's good having your parents here, isn't it? They always just keep an eye on you like that, and they tell you the good things and the bad things about your show.
Right.
But they like your show. They seem to like it.
So far. Well, they're still here.
Yeah, they're still here. They seem happy.
So it's Adventures in Monaghan Land,
Yeah.
observational comedy.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
all it,
it
yeah,
is.
it's. Do you know what it is?
See what you get. on the
Yeah,
tin.
do you know what the hardest thing about doing a show is the title. That is the hardest thing. The rest of it, I mean, I could talk for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Do you get the title then? What the show from the title?
Yeah, well, this is the secret behind it all is, and I think people, when they come to the Edinburgh Festival show, they don't realise that, by December time of last year, the year before, you're told, like your agent says, right, you're doing a show in Edinburgh. I said, yeah, I'll do a show. And they go, right, we need a title. And I said, we'll just call it Patrick Monaghan, I'm back again. And they're going, well, people might not know, they might not have gone, where have you gone? They go, we need a title. Yeah, we need something that's going to hook people in. And I think, call it the Biscuit Warrior or something like that, or call it, like last year's show was the Cake Charmer, because I thought I like cake, and everyone likes cake. People come in if they just see there's a cake on the
It's the new
flyer.
black now, isn't it?
Exactly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's after this cake now, aren't they? But so I just thought I'll call it something that is not going to make it like sound too themed, because do you know there's a lot of great shows up here, but some shows people take it too serious, don't they? They go like, come and see me, it's an hour of banisters and sofas. I'm going to be talking, it's my wonderful adventure, and you think, and you sit there and it's an hour on sofas and banisters, and you're thinking, oh my God, I should have, that's too much. So I just call it Adventures in Monaghan Land, because then it can be anything. It's all stand-up stories, things that I've done over the last year.
So what's been your biggest adventure so far? What's been your biggest hit?
Wow. Well, I've done. Do you know what? There was something that didn't make the show, because I literally wrote about 2 hours
that good?
of it. Yeah, I know. It was that good. I couldn't put it in the show. And it was one of them stories that I loved, and I thought this is perfect because it is a show. It's an adventure that happened, or a stand-up story that I could put in. But I didn't make it in, and I'll probably put it in next year's show. But it was about. I went to this water slide. Have you ever done water slides? You've been on water slides?
Not recently, no.
Oh,
no.
well, I've never done them before, and so I recently went to one.
You're used to water now, though, aren't you?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Why? What's happened? What's happened?
No. Yeah, with your TV.
Have I not toweled off?
With your splashing around.
Splash. Yeah. I thought you might mention that. I
was wanting you to mention it.
Okay, I'll mention it.
So water park first.
What? I'm joking. No, do the splash. Well, I'll tell you what, and I can link it into that. But the look, I don't mind water if it's like you're swimming about, or you're in a hot tub or a jacuzzi or something like that. That's nice. But this TV show Splash. And you've done it? Would you
Not done Splash, no.
Oh, it's horrific. You've jumped off diving boards, haven't you?
Yeah, but not as high as you did.
Yeah, but you're about 7'8".
Yes.
For you, is that?
It would be such a big height.
Imagine standing on your shoulders and jumping. That's what it's like. And so I did this splash, and they asked me. They said, "Look," my agent said, "Look, do you want to do this splash?" And I said, "Look, I'm a comedian. I'm always up for having a laugh and doing stuff." But and people think as a comedian you're fearless, and you are to a certain extent. But we do know that if you wrestle a lion, it's going to kill you. But people think, oh, you're a comedian, you make it laugh. No, it will kill us. And the same way as doing Splash, you think, standing on a 10-metre board, that will kill me. Yeah, but you're a comedian, you stand on stage. Yeah, but the difference is, if I stand on stage and I fall off that stage, it's half a foot. I'm going to fall into someone. They're going to catch me. This is 10 metres, which is, to put it into perspective, it's the size of, they were telling us, it's the size of like 13 double-decker buses plus the Eiffel Tower on top. I'm slightly exaggerating.
I can picture it now. Okay, right. So there's you at
It's
the
probably
top.
about 3 double-decker buses, or 2 double-decker, but it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is.
You
it
don't
is-
realise how high it is until you're
Yeah.
actually up there.
It's like go to the 5th story of a building and stand at the top of that building and look down. And I was doing it with like Paul Young. The thing, you remember Paul Young? It was great. And Paul said to me, he said, "Oh, I'd done this when I was a kid." And I didn't. I literally, when I started, I did the 1st metre or the 3 metre. I wouldn't dare go any higher than that. He kept going up to the 10 metre. And I'd think, "Are you going to jump?" And he went, "No, I'm just going to have a..." He'd go and have a look. And he'd come back down, and he'd walk back down the stairs, and he'd be like white, drained, and he'd be going, "This is a lot higher than I remember." I said, "Yeah, well, stop going up and having a look. What are you doing? You only go up there if you're going to jump off it." And he kept making it worse. So I eventually started on 1, 3, 5, and I built my way up. I did a horrific, man. But what I learned was, and this is the secret,
I was about to say,
what you should do is, if you're ever going to jump off a 10-metre board, and can I just say I'm not recommending this to anyone, unless you think there's nothing else to live for. But please don't. Don't do it unless, if you're going to do it, this is what they told me. Look straight ahead. And it was the best advice. Like Tom Daly, all of them had said this. The trainers who taught Tom Daly, even Tom Daly, was because we were saying to him, we said, "God, this must be so easy for you." And he goes, "No, I still get nervous every morning when he wakes up and he goes and does it." I'm thinking, "But you're Tom Daly. You know, you've got gold medals for this." And he went, "No, what you do is, of course, you always get nervous. You need that adrenaline. The same as stand-up. If any stand-ups didn't get nervous before they go on, you'd be a load of rubbish because you'd be just walking on going."
yeah, you need that nervous energy.
Yeah,
and
you want that
and
excitement.
you don't lose the fear of jumping
exactly.
off the board.
Imagine you just walk on. There's a couple hundred people there, and you just go, "Oh, hello. Oh, you're here, are you? Lovely. Cup of tea." And then you want that. You've got that adrenaline. And it's the same with him with the diving. So he said to me, when you go on, just look straight ahead. Don't look down, right? And just look straight ahead. Get yourself together. Compose yourself. Smile. Get yourself ready, and then just do it. And then just jump. Because I was doing like 1.5 somersaults.
Yeah.
And and I did do that. But then I forgot that. The adrenaline, and I threw myself.
Overmodulation.
You probably saw it. Yeah, overmodulation. Yeah, over-rotation.
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 Yes.
That was it. Over-modulation sounds good. What's
It does.
That? Is that like
Up and down.
Up and down? Yeah. Well, I was going down, but I was like, but I over-rotated twice, which is in a way not a bad thing.
Does it
if
feel
you
like concrete?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a bit
when they
sore.
slap you, I tell you what it is like. It's like. If you've ever played tennis and someone's missed the ball and they've smacked you in the face, that's what it's like. It's like being whacked with a bat. You're like, and it is like that. Just, I'm not going to hit you properly, but it's like smack, but everyone's just smacking you like that. And it's like, but the worst thing is if you rotate, people think, "Oh, it'd be all right, you take it on your back like this on your bum," but it's sort of, it slaps all of your back like that, and it is just,
So
yeah.
Well, you've got a reminder now, a little souvenir of Splash.
Yeah, I thought it was good fun, yeah.
What will you take away from the Fringe then, do you think?
I'll probably take away some clothes. I'm finding a lot of clothing items. People seem to leave jackets and bags at my show, which is lovely because there's a lot of money left in the
We
bags.
can maybe get you a T-shirt.
Yeah, can I have a T-shirt?
You
That'd be
can have a
nice.
T-shirt,
That'd be
okay.
lovely. I do seem to collect loads of stuff.
Lovely.
It's mental, isn't it?
Right, so where are we on at time?
So I'm here every night, 8 o'clock in the Gilded Balloon. So if you come and see your mum and dad's show first, their show's in here all day.
Right.
And then if you come and see them in the library bar, come and have a drink. They'll do their chat show. And then if you come upstairs, I'm in the wine bar at 8 o'clock every day.
That's the day plan. Patrick,
That
it's been
is
a
the plan.
pleasure.
Lovely to meet you, John.
Nice to meet
Good
you.
to chat.
All
Good
the
to see
best.
you, man. Good to see you.
The greatest hits.